My name is Fallon Thornton. I came to the Noyes home in 1995. Whew, that was a long time ago, when I was 7 years old. Honestly, the first 7 years of my life was anything but stable. While my mom was the adult in our home, my brother, who was older than me, was really my parent. He was the one who took care of me, kept me safe, because our mom really wasn't around a lot. Unfortunately, she struggled with substance use issues, and the drugs and alcohol, the majority of the time, meant more to her than us kids. I remember in second grade, they told us that our mom had been arrested and that she was in jail. And so from there, they took us from the school to the Noyes home. And I remember pulling up to this ginormous building. And then walking through the doors, how overwhelming it was. But even with as scary as it was, I was greeted with such kindness, and it was so warming and welcoming. They had shared with us that we were going to have a supervised visit with our mom. Kept looking out the window, seeing if mom had pulled up. And I kept watching, but unfortunately she never did. And I will say it so many times because the Noyes home staff continued to show me that love that I didn't get from her. But just knowing that I had those staff there to show me that, honestly, meant more than I can explain. The Noyes home became our constant. That was our security. When all of these other foster placements didn't work out, we knew we had a home. We knew we had a family back at the Noyes home. I am so proud to say that I was able to graduate high school. I went on to get my bachelor's degree in social work and sociology, and also got my master's in social work. I'm married to my amazing, wonderful husband, Jeremy, for 10 years now, and we have two beautiful boys, Liam and Zeke, and I am so incredibly blessed. Honestly, blessed beyond words. And I know that, while my life in my early years, it was hard, it was traumatic, but everything that I've gone through was truly a blessing in disguise. If my brother and I were not removed from my mom's home and placed at the Noyes home, I wouldn't be where I am today. I wouldn't have had the support from the Noyes home staff, reminding me of my worth and loving me through it, meeting my amazing parents. I wouldn't be where I'm at. And so I truly have the Noyes home to thank for where I am today. And I'm forever grateful.
So when I first came to Noyes home, I was around 14 or 15 years old. My mom passed when I was 5. It was rough. My dad and I was never close. And so when I went to Noyes home, me thinking I was going there because something was wrong with me and I was in trouble. I was scared, but I soon found out that it was the best thing. It changed my life forever. Because there were so many times that I didn't want to be here. And I'm so glad I am. Honestly, to anyone that would love to help the Noyes home, even just listening, it does wonders. That's all I needed. And I tell you what, being one of those kids in the Noyes home, I remember bikers coming to the Noyes home and a car show, and just people coming in for Christmas and just giving us a card and making sure that we know you're there, we're here to help you. It's just helped so much. And I want to be like they were when I was there. I want to help people like me in any way I can, even if it's just something small. I don't know where I would be without Noyes, to be honest. Always wanted to be a mother, but I didn't think it'd be possible with the way I grew up. So it makes me feel very happy that they don't have to live the way I lived. I don't want them to ever experience the way I felt. And I want them to be able to come up to me and not be scared. Honestly, I think Noyes is very important to this community. There's always someone who needs help, and there always will be. And for Noyes to be there makes me feel a little bit better.
As soon as Jack was born, I got really depressed. And so after about 8 weeks of dealing with it by myself, I got told from multiple people to utilize Noyes home. And I looked them up, and I was a little leery at first, but as soon as I stepped in there, they were so welcoming and so great. At first, I felt guilty. I did. I felt very guilty and very ashamed of myself for not being able to deal with it on my own. They've helped me see that I'm a good mom. And it's not hard to get help. It's just hard to ask for help. He's grown so much even just being there with all of them. And now he's 5 months and he's just thriving. He's flourishing. My experience there has been wonderful. They've been so welcoming and generous, and they make me feel like a good mom. They've never judged me. They've always been so kind and so supportive, and that's what I needed.